Airlines will sell you anything: extra bags, early boarding, premium pretzels. But they'll never tell you the truth about airplane seats. Because if passengers actually knew which seats were best, worst, or secretly free, the entire seating chart would look like a Black Friday brawl. Welcome to Passport Pointers, where we turn travel chaos into comedy gold. Today we're exposing the ultimate insider secret: the airplane seat trick airlines hide from you. We'll cover which rows are traps, how to outsmart seat assignments, and the one move that can get you premium seating without paying an extra dime. So buckle up, literally and emotionally. By the end, you'll never look at a seat map the same way again. The ultimate seat. Every plane has one mythical seat, the perfect combination of comfort, legroom, and peace. It's not first class. It's not even extra legroom economy. It's that one random seat that nobody talks about because everyone who finds it wants to keep it secret. It's usually a bulkhead aisle or an exit row middle on smaller aircraft, the spot where your knees are free, the recline still works, and the baby section is just far enough away to keep your sanity intact. But the trick isn't finding it, it's booking strategically. Use the airline seat map, note which rows align with doors or galleys, and avoid seats near lavatories unless you enjoy the smell of regrets at 30,000 feet. The goal isn't luxury, it's survivability. So remember, the ultimate seat isn't about class, it's about clarity. The seat that gives you the least contact with other humans will always win. The last row, death trap. Ah yes, the infamous last row. It looks cozy, hidden, maybe even private. Spoiler, it's a trap. The recline doesn't work. The seats are jammed against a lavatory wall, and every flush sounds like a hurricane in your spine. You'll think you're clever until someone opens the bathroom door mid-flight, and you're immediately baptized in lavender-scented air and despair. Flight attendants use the galley behind you as a snack prep zone. Translation: non-stop clanking, whispering, and mystery smells for hours. And if turbulence hits, congratulations, you're now sitting in the washing machine cycle of the plane. The tail bounces hardest, and motion sickness loves that neighborhood. The last row's only real perk is getting off the plane last, which is about as exciting as watching paint dry at 36,000 feet. So unless you're being paid to guard the lavatory, move up. Seat guru. You know that one friend who somehow gets the best seat every time and claims it's luck? It's not luck. It's research. There's a website called Seat Guru. It's free. It's glorious. And it's your new religion. You enter your flight number and it tells you which exact seats are good, bad, cursed, or blessed. It even shows whether a window actually has a window or whether it's just fake plastic and sadness. Airlines love to label everything standard to keep you guessing. Seat Guru exposes their lies. You'll discover that seat 21A is next to an air vent, 12C has no overhead bin, and 33B sits directly in front of the screaming baby bassinet zone. Knowledge is legroom. If you're not checking Seat Guru before booking, you're flying blind and probably cramped. Front versus back. Sweet spot. Every traveler has an opinion. The front gets off faster. The back is safer. The truth? Both camps are wrong. The sweet spot is usually just behind the wing, near the center of gravity. That's where turbulence feels gentlest, and engine noise turns into soothing white noise instead of a migraine. Front seats get off first, but they're near crying infants and overpriced snacks. The back is rowdy, louder, and slower to deplane. Middle wing seats strike the perfect balance: faster service, smoother ride, and fewer human elbows. If you care about speed, sit closer to the front. If you care about comfort, aim mid-plane. If you care about your sanity, avoid both extremes entirely. And if you're that person who stands the second the plane lands, it doesn't matter where you sit. Karma has already reserved the worst seat next time. Check-in timing. Here's where airlines play 4D chess with your patience. Check in too early, and you're stuck with leftovers from the premium paying crowd. Check in too late, and you risk the dreaded middle seat next to someone who eats tuna sandwiches on flights. The sweet spot? Roughly 23 hours before departure, right when the online window opens, but before the crowd remembers. That's when unsold preferred seats often unlock for free. If your airline allows seat changes at check-in, refresh the page like a maniac. Canceled upgrades and unclaimed aisle seats reappear, but only for about 5 minutes before they vanish again. It's like Ticketmaster, but for knees. Be fast, be alert, and maybe, just maybe, the algorithm will bless you. Window boarding trap. Window seats sound glamorous. Clouds, photos, sunsets, but they come with hidden suffering. You board first, sit longest, and become a prisoner behind two strangers' knees. Need the restroom? Good luck negotiating that in-flight game of Twister. Airlines board windows first to speed things up, but it also means you're trapped breathing everyone's backpack air for 25 minutes before takeoff. Aisle seats board last and escape first, the unsung heroes of travel freedom. And window lovers, consider this. The view is only magical for 5 minutes. After that, it's just blue sky and existential dread. Choose your seat for function, not Instagram. Seat upgrade. Let's talk upgrades. The holy grail of travel mythology. Everyone thinks it's random. It's not. Airlines upgrade based on loyalty programs, seat availability, and, brace yourself, passenger behavior. Be early. Be polite. And dress like you have a 401k. Gate agents are humans, not vending machines. They notice kindness and composure. The loud complainer demanding an aisle seat, they're getting the middle. Another secret, if economy fills but business doesn't, upgrades often go to solo travelers. Why? It's easier for staff to move one person quietly. So fly solo, look chill, and say, if you need to move anyone to balance the load, I'm flexible. Translation, I volunteer as tribute. If you've already learned something new, or laughed while realizing you've sat in every cursed seat on this list, hit that like button and subscribe to Passport Pointers. We drop weekly travel hacks that airlines hope you never find out about. Drop an airplane emoji in the comments and tell us your worst airplane seat horror story. We might roast it in the next episode. All right, stretch your legs. Let's keep uncovering the secret seat science. The ultimate seat selection hack. Here's the truth airlines never admit. Their seat maps lie. The secret weapon? The decoy block. When you book online and choose a seat, some rows appear occupied, but those aren't people. They're algorithm placeholders to make the plane look fuller, so you'll pay for upgrades. The hack. Check again 24 to 12 hours before takeoff. Many of those fake bookings vanish, leaving prime seats open for free. Hey, grab them fast. Extra tip. Choose aisle seats near empty middles when traveling solo. Planes board odd. Those middle seats often remain empty till the very end. You might just get an accidental upgrade in the form of space. Congratulations, you've beaten the system until the flight attendant moves a crying toddler next to you for balance. Exit row illusion. The exit row. The supposed throne of legroom. The truth? It's a trap disguised as luxury. Sure, there's space, but the seats don't recline, tray tables are smaller, and you become part of the emergency crew. Translation, you're now responsible for everyone's safety. Congratulations, unpaid volunteer firefighter of Flight 406. Also, if you can't lift 50 pounds or you nap like the dead, flight attendants will quietly reassign you. It's less heroic upgrade and more sitting near responsibility. And depending on the plane, some exit rows have seats that look roomy but have armrests welded solid, meaning no extra width. You've traded comfort for bragging rights. So unless you truly crave legroom more than sleep, skip the illusion and pick something that actually reclines. Middle seat nightmare? Let's be honest. Middle seats are purgatory. You're wedged between two strangers, your armrests are Switzerland, neutral but contested. And the temperature is always 1 degree warmer than comfort. The only winning move is not to play. But if you're forced into the middle, there are survival tactics. Claim both armrests early, build a headphone wall of silence, and master the polite lean. Just enough to exist without invading. And remember, the person in the middle deserves sympathy, not scorn. If you're on the aisle or window, give them the armrests. It's not generosity. It's karma insurance for your next flight. Couples personal row gamble. Here's a spicy secret. Couples can game the seating system. Book the window and aisle in the same row. Leave the middle seat open. Airlines fill middle seats last, so if the flight's not full, congratulations, you've just scored a private row. If someone does get assigned there, odds are they'll gladly trade for the aisle. Either way, you win. Pro move. Choose seats near the back. Those fill slower, meaning your odds of keeping that middle space are higher. This trick is legal, clever, and 100% approved by couples who enjoy elbow room and mild rebellion. Sit here for motion sickness. If turbulence turns you into a contestant on Survivor, Barf Edition, your seat choice matters. The smoothest part of the plane is over the wings, the center of gravity. Sit there and you'll feel half the motion. Avoid the tail, it swings the most. Avoid the nose, it bounces hardest. Over the wings, the ride feels like a gentle rocking instead of a carnival ride gone wrong. Bring ginger chews, water, and maybe humility, because motion sickness doesn't care how tough you think you are. Even seasoned pilots feel it sometimes. So if you're prone to nausea, sit mid-plane aisle, skip caffeine, and focus on the horizon. Your stomach and your seatmate will thank you. By now you know more about airplane seating than most flight attendants will admit, so hit that subscribe button, drop an airplane emoji in the comments, and share your weirdest seat hack below. This is Passport Pointers, where we turn every travel inconvenience into entertainment, every flight into a strategy, and every bad seat into good content. Fly smart, laugh loud, and may your next boarding pass lead you straight to the perfect row.